So we'll go get coffee milk at XYZ. We'll go get...
Can I just throw this out there? I'm sorry, because people are going to think like I'm an anti-Rhode Island. Coffee milk sucks.
Joseph. Put on your headphones, sir.
Don't be rude, because this is our last episode for a little while.
I know.
I'm going away.
I'm gonna miss you. I'm gonna miss you so much.
Oh. I might not come back. Actually, I might just stay in Texas.
You're stay in Texas with your mama?
Bro, it's too fucking hot down there.
I know.
It's like 105 right now.
John, you just need to come back to Rhode Island, man. John, tell the boy. Just tell the boy you need to come back home.
It's hot, bro. I mean, because I feel like even up here, because what they had said was they were getting like August weather in July, and I feel like that's kind of what we've been dealing with too. It's pretty hot and humid up here lately, but nothing like Texas.
No,
like
nothing.
You can't even fucking go.
Texas.
Yeah, you can't even go outside right now. So
I've visited Texas numerous times, and it's really
what parts?
Austin.
Okay.
I really liked Austin. Austin has a great food scene, but it's like I literally couldn't walk outside from one place to the next without going inside of a store to get the AC, because it was like that kind of like you can't catch a deep breath because of how hot it was and muggy.
So
I'm sure they're used to it by now over there, but like as someone who's not used to it, I don't know.
That's
dude.
like, you know,
my cousin did the same thing as her. I think I mentioned this to you, but like he went down there, he did the whole like live cheap living, like live cheap house, had a baby, and was like, ooh, this is hard to do with a baby with this heat.
Yeah.
And then no family, so they deuced it and came back up to Western Mass.
It's also not very cheap anymore to live down there, because not really certain spots, but like 10 or so years ago, Dallas was like the hot spot.
Yeah.
No pun intended, but also pun intended there.
Yep.
Where everybody was like moving to Dallas, and then it became like Austin. Recently, Austin is like all the Californians are moving to Austin. But
the food truck, like Tex-Mexy, like it's really, 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 really good down there. But I would never move down there for the food scene, for the sole fact that you then live in Texas. So I'm okay with that.
Yeah, sorry guys. I am looking forward to going, but that's like honestly going to Florida. I mean, I could see the appeal of a vacation spot, but as far as no, I don't think so.
Yeah, I'm all set.
No.
I'm comfortable here.
I think so.
I love Rhode Island. Do you like Rhode Island?
I would like to travel more and go to different places, but I think like the home base, I'm okay with being in Rhode Island.
This is a really great segue into our topic for today, which is
Rhode Island.
places to visit as a tourist in Rhode Island. And we just have a strong feeling already that your places to visit as a tourist is already different than my places.
We already beat shamed each other.
So true. So true.
What do you think? All right, off rip, like your number one spot that you would like, you had family or somebody who lives in California coming here, never been here before or something, and you're like, I got to take you here.
You got to go to Newport and you got to go to see the mansions, like 100% of the time.
That's so fucking like stereotypical.
I remember seeing them as a kid, and I like lived here, and they're just cool to see. Like there's so much history there. Like, why wouldn't you? I don't know. It's you go see the mansions, then you go for a walk down like Newport down to like the wharf, and you go grab a bite to eat.
That's where all the tourists go, though.
But like that's what you should do.
I
as a
know,
tourist.
but it's like
we don't do that anymore because we're not tourists.
I know,
in
I
this
get
state.
it.
But even as someone who's not a tourist, like I like to go over there every once in a while and just be like,
that's where you go to the fucking beach. You go to Newport to go to the beach, which is fucking insane.
You know what I found out?
What?
Second Beach is not considered Newport. It's Middletown.
It's all like the same shit. It honestly, as small as Rhode Island is,
Rhode Islanders are going to be mad at you.
But it's so funny because like as small as Rhode Island is, that whole thing of like Portsmouth, Newport, Middletown, Gansett to some extent is almost like a different fucking state than like Providence and up.
True.
Or even like
we're divided.
Like
we're a northern,
West Warwick,
northern
and
and southern.
100%.
Northern and Southern. Like the South, they don't dive into the North Territory often, but they do every once in a while. And the North doesn't dive into the South unless it's summertime in Rhode Island.
Or if you got to go to Georgia to get hot sauce, that's about it.
You know, Nick did we went to Block Island this past weekend, and I was showing him. I was like, look, that's George's right there.
Oh, yeah, no, he texted me.
And I was like, that's Joe's spot. And he was like, I'm going to text Joe to see if he wants to go to George's.
I didn't know if he was serious. I wasn't going to be able to.
I don't think he was.
That was like, I'm waiting for the phone call.
Yeah, we were exhausted. But
Block Island's another, like, I would say that
would you say to go there as a tourist?
I think so, because Alex had been here a bunch of times. And last summer was the first time where we went to Block Island for the day with John. And he's like, this doesn't even look like once you go to the Bluffs. Yeah. He's like, this doesn't even look like you're in the United States.
I went to Ballard's. They had like a sun sand like influencer event essentially. It was so much fun. Ballard's has really stepped up their game, man.
Did you get sick while you were there with all the influenza?
No.
Going on over there?
No, there was like 20 of us, like influencers in 2 cabanas. They had this like giant bean bag that you could lay on and just like soak up the sun on. It was so nice. Food, drinks. These like huge. They were like bigger than a yard.
Do they still have the tiki bars out?
Like the ones that are like right in the middle of the beach? Yeah.
Because remember there was an incident last year that they got it taken away and then they got it put back. And then it was like, well, it's still on the table for next year that they might not have it.
Yeah, so they still have like the bar. If you're referring to like the bar that they have like on the beach, they still have that over there. Ballard's has been around for years and years and years. It just sometimes can draw in like a weird crowd, like a weird young crowd from all parts of the state and beyond is the thing. Because they have a ferry that comes in from New London. So you actually get people from New York, like a lot of people from New York. Ish area, so you get a little bit of everyone there, which can call for some trouble.
A little bit. I was there the following weekend for Labor Day, and when I was talking to one of the girls that worked there, she's like, it really wasn't their fault. I think it was because I don't know if they were mad because Ballard's didn't contain everybody, and they just like
let it happen.
Well, they let people go across the, I mean, what the fuck are they supposed to do? They can't contain everybody to stay at Ballard's.
That has nothing to do with anything that they could do. My go-to thing when you go to Block Island, though, like I have a set routine, is I go to Ballard's, I get myself a nice drink, preferably
like in the pineapple.
Yeah. And then I get Little Necks. Their Little Necks there are so good. They're like plump, juicy, buttery garlic, like a little spicy. They have crushed red pepper flakes. They are so good. So I'll do that. I'll spend a little time there.
Sure.
Enjoy the water. The water's, I mean, it's clear. It's clearer than any water that you would see. A
lot of rocks over there, though.
There are a lot of rocks,
That's the problem.
If you just get past that little like beginning part, like you're good.
There's like a steep fucking decline, bro.
It's not that steep, but it's like one, and then it like tapers off.
I don't know, dude. I have PTSD. I almost fucking drowned over there. Like 3 years.
Do you not know how to swim? Do you know how to swim really well?
Not well, but I mean enough to not fucking drown. But the problem was we were out there for so long, and then we went back on the beach, and then went back in, and I was just like,
you were also probably hammered.
I can't confirm nor deny.
Yeah.
So
exactly.
I was very exhausted, and the only thing I could do was like get on my back and just kind of like swim this way to push myself in, because in that moment where I almost actually died, I was like, I'm not gonna be the guy who screams. I'm just gonna drown. I'm not fucking
Joseph.
I was just gonna drown.
Bad.
I just accepted it.
So like I like to do that at Ballard's, and then I'll make my way to Champlin's, and I'll go get the mudslide. I'll go get a mudslide there.
Banana or no banana?
I could go with banana, but you don't like banana, so like I know where you fall in that. So I'll have a mudslide there. Then we'll go to Yellow Kittens, where I'll go get a mudslide there. Yellow Kittens, mudslides, bomb.
Not better than Champlin's.
They are very good, though. I highly recommend going. So then you go there, you go grab a mudslide there. So now you're on your third spot, and you end the night at the Ore. You take a taxi cab. There's a guy. I love his taxi cab service. He gives me a free book every time I get on it.
You could walk to the Ore.
You can't walk to the Ore. That's far.
From fucking Champlin's? That's not that far.
The Ore?
That's not that far, dude.
Yes, it is. I'm about to.
Bro, I've walked to the Ore from fucking.
Shit-faced, I'm sure.
Whatever. They still did it.
Or you go there and you go get sushi. That is it.
That is a good spot, though. I would say that is a little touristy too. But I would.
The Or?
No, I mean Block Island in general. But I would prefer Block Island over Newport. Newport is so bougie to me that when people think of Rhode Island, then they show all the boats and stuff. Walk. Bro, that's nothing. I've done it. I've also walked from like where we stay, which is like
it's like a $5 taxi.
New Shoreham House. Walked all the way around.
Yeah, I don't know. That's a lot. I like to give the taxi cab services my money.
It depends on.
They're like super cheap, and they're also nice too.
Yeah, it just
they're not
depends.
like Ubers where it's like hit or miss. You literally get this like one taxi cab. There's like 2 taxi cab services on all of Block Island, and they're just really good.
Have you been to the Point where like the waves crash over each other?
The Point? Is that the actual name of it?
I don't know. It's like one of the lighthouses. Like if you look at Block Island on a map or a picture of it, there's like that point that it comes to, and then the waves like crash over each other.
Oh, I don't think so. I don't think so.
It's far. It's at the very end of like
so
where you would stay. Okay. And I rode my bike there last year, and I went all the way. Then you ride your bike, then you have to walk all the way across the beach, all the way to the end. And I was flying my drone, and I forgot my SD card.
Oh, no.
So then later that night, after I made my rounds, I had to drive back up there and fly it again.
The worst.
Yeah, that wasn't great.
There's a spot on Block Island that I like to go to, and that's if I'm having a low-key, like I'm not going really like anywhere else. It's if you're walking and like Champlin's is on your left, if you just keep going down, there's like a liquor store on your right-hand side or left-hand side, I believe. Mm-hmm. There's a little pathway behind where it leads out to the beach. That beach is empty. The water's so nice. It is so calm. And you have to bring your own chairs and stuff like that. So that's like, if I want to bring my own chairs and set up, I'll bring a cooler. Mm-hmm. I'll do the whole shebang over there. And that spot is Chef's Kiss. I love that spot over there. Not many people know about it. I guess
it's not the pond that's over there, right? It's the actual. It's like
no,
but there's a pond there too.
I don't think I've gone to over there.
Probably because you would, if you went to like the Point where that beach is, you actually go right by it.
Who's calling? Oh, Sammy Bowen.
Sammy Sweetheart.
Your new girlfriend.
Bro, I wish.
I know she's back on Jersey Shore.
I know I might have to watch.
She would love the fact that you have that shirt on.
She would. I'm trying to lure her.
I know. I'm well aware.
Come up to Rhode Island.
So if you had to lure her to come to Rhode Island, what's a spot? Because I said Newport, I said the mansions. I guess we both agreed on Block Island.
Yeah.
But what would be like the spot that you would bring Sammy Sweetheart to?
Federal Hill probably. You'd have to. Bro, like
you could go to Federal Hill and Providence like all year around.
Yeah, no shit. But like she would appreciate that. No?
Yeah.
Why wouldn't she?
I feel like she would be more like wine and dine by the mansions. Like she would be like, oh my gosh.
That's because you're so fucking bougie with that shit.
No, like it looks nice. And then you go down to like 22 Bowens or the Mooring, and then you go grab like a lobster roll that's to die for over there. Or you go to Diego's down there if you're not feeling seafood. Like,
bro, you say that because we're up here. Like people down south of the state. Bro, there is such a divide. But the people down south,
they don't eat there. I know they don't.
Yeah, but I'm saying they can go there year round too. Some of those joints are still open year round.
Most of them are.
Right, but Block Island's different because there's not much open after Labor Day. But Newport is like, that's like regular for them. So you're saying regular because like Federal Hill is fucking 10 minutes away. But it's like that would be. But like
also, there's not much to do other than have eating.
Like
I was gonna say like.
But then I can go visit your parents and
Oh yeah. Go get some alcohol.
Yeah.
But like, there's no sights to see on Federal Hill.
No, but
like, what are you gonna go see? The Acorn.
But I'm saying like you're very close. You're in walking, depending on the weather. You're in walking distance to go downtown too. You could eat over there and then go. So here's the question: downtown.
Would you bring her to go see Waterfire? Or are you so like overrated over it? I still love Waterfire. I think I partially love Waterfire because I love the food trucks that always come. I do like that they and having a drink and
I do like that they have. I rarely go to it, but I do like that they do something. I think it's cool if you're like an out of towner. It's probably cool, but like when I lived in Providence, I could walk there. I never went.
Do you go to the Columbus Day Festival?
No.
That's on Federal Hill. That's like your shtick. It's like all the Italians come out.
My mother goes all the time. She's not Italian, but she goes. She don't invite me, but
you should just invite yourself.
I know. Well, actually, I ended up at the St. Mary's Feast the same day, by the way.
As you and I.
That you went. Yep. I was there.
Yep.
I must have just missed you because I was there probably around 9 on a Thursday.
Yeah, and I had left right before that.
But like my mother goes all the time, and then that Saturday.
The St. Mary's Feast is always a lot of fun. It looked smaller this year, though. Am I wrong?
But I think because it was a Thursday, like I think Friday, Saturday,
probably bigger.
Pretty packed, yeah. So I think they went on Saturday, but World Premiere was playing. Did you see them?
No, I saw some.
They were at Blue Moon.
Oh no! So there was a gazebo.
Yeah, there's like
there was like a
band.
80s like rock.
Yeah, but further down the other way, not near the gazebo.
I saw like another band playing, but I didn't see who it was. I saw because I like peeked over. It was like Frisky Fries, a boba place. Like I went down the line, and then there's Iggy's, and then after Iggy's, there was a stage in the corner where someone was playing.
Yeah,
and that must have been World Premiere. And
yeah.
I was like, ooh. Nice. And then
Bro, they're so good.
Over.
They're so good.
World Premiere is very good. They're one of the bands. There's two bands. I used to work at a restaurant in Woonsocket, and there was a nightlife. And I told you this. World Premiere, great. And the Complaints, amazing. I don't think the Complaints are still a band, but one of the members, he still like sings solo now. But they were really good.
There's some good like local
You
bands.
travel for World Premiere. We'll travel for World Premiere.
It depends on if they're like local, like sometimes they'll go to Riviera. Actually, last year they did a Halloween party at the Riviera.
I remember.
And I didn't dress up, but I was like, I should have.
You should have, because that's like your element.
This year, I think I will, depending on where they go. I would have won because the guy who won was wearing a Michael Myers thing, and it was not as good as mine.
What did he win?
I don't remember.
You could have won that.
I know. Well, there's always this year. I will dress up this year.
Okay.
It'll be a whole
I didn't
thing.
win anything.
Did you go?
No, but I went to another Halloween party that was put on by an ex-friend of mine. And I fully think that Nicholas and I should have won. We were white chicks.
Oh, yeah.
That was like really good. I had so many compliments too.
Man, I can't believe you.
No. Anyways.
Why?
You're done.
For once, you're the rude one here.
No.
What was I going to say, though? You got me thinking about Halloween. Well,
would you go to like Providence? Would you take them to like Providence Place Mall to go see them all?
What?
Like, would you tell a tourist like, oh, you have to go check out Providence Place Mall?
Why? Honestly, Warwick Mall is probably better.
Oh, I don't like the Warwick Mall.
I don't like Providence Place. There's nothing fucking in there.
But there's like 3 floors of like stores
of nothing.
And food.
Bro, mostly it's just Asian food that's in there. I mean, not that that's bad, but like you're saying it like there's
Johnny
a variety.
Rockets.
Is Johnny Rockets still fucking in there?
Yeah.
But that's like it though.
They have these.
There used to be an Italian joint.
No,
that's not in there anymore.
There used to be a Popeyes. I don't know if Popeyes is still there.
That too, I don't know. Remember there used to be a Subway, that's gone.
That one is gone, I know.
I think that mall it does well because of where it is, but like that mall is not
Emerald Square Mall is on its way out. It breaks my heart.
Bro,
it's
I went
really
there
sad.
Last week and it was just like
it's a dead zone. It makes me feel really sad because that's like the mall that I grew up to. Yeah. Like my mom didn't want to go to Providence Place Mall because it was a hike.
No. You know what it is? Moms don't like driving in Providence.
Yeah, that's literally what it is. My mom's like, I don't want to do Providence. I don't want the park. I don't want this. So we would never do that. Warwick didn't really have anything. So Warwick really doesn't. Like Warwick, it's one floor.
Yeah, but Warwick's got more. To me, it has more to offer, especially because there's a Target in there.
Well, it's just a Target though, but like they don't have like stores, like clothing store. There's like
what the fuck are you talking about?
There's like 10 stores on the Warwick Mall.
Versus fucking Providence Place. Providence Place has nothing.
Providence Place has.
What the fuck do they have?
Zara for men, Forever 21 for men, H&M for men.
So yeah, but so does fucking Warwick, bro.
Warwick only has H&M.
What the fuck is the other ones that you just said?
They don't have a Zara.
Every time I walk by there, there's
have a
nothing.
Victoria's Secret. So they have like a Victoria's Secret. At Warwick Mall, they have a Victoria's Secret. They have an Aerie, which you can't shop there. They have an H&M and H&M for
They
men,
have
so
the
you can do
pink
that one.
store too,
which is Victoria's Secret.
I know, but I'm saying for girls, and then they have JCPenney, they have Macy's.
Who goes to JCPenney's or Macy's anymore?
I don't know.
You know the meme? You know the meme of like Benny's taking Christmas tree up? Because it's like, you know, like, oh, you haven't seen it? So, you know the Titanic clip where like Jack reaches for her hand, for Rose's hand, and she's like looking up at him, and like they're all dressed up in the suits, and that like this happens like in her dreams or whatever.
Yeah.
Jack, they have turned it into a meme of Jack being Benny's with like the Benny's logo on his face, and then like Rose being Christmas tree shop, and Benny's is literally like,
I'm gonna throw this out there because there's like this fucking fandom, and they have T-shirts and shit. Benny's sucked, and Christmas tree shop was all trash. Do you remember the old commercials for fucking Christmas tree shops?
Yeah.
You're like, oh, I got this for only $39.99. Betty, what the fuck is it? What is it? Trash.
My mom loved the Christmas tree shop.
Trash. That and fucking Benny's, trash.
Benny's was really great for bikes.
Bro, they couldn't compete with Amazon. Like, the people get mad at that.
Amazon wasn't a thing like back then, though.
No, I know, but that's mainly why they went out. But like, you can't charge me fucking what you're charging me for junk, like a McGregor fucking basketball for $40, or I can get a Spalding on Amazon for $20. It's trash. I know that there's like this Rhode Island thing where people love those stores. I think
You're such a hater.
I just think they're trash. I'm sorry. I am sorry that people are losing their jobs. So that I'm just saying the stores themselves.
Benny's was really great for bikes, and it was really great for fishing. My dad would go there because you could get your fishing license there so that you weren't fishing illegally. And then you could go get all your stuff. So like
you can do
that's
that
where it was really good. Walmart, no one wants to go to Walmart. Like Walmart's a feat in and of itself.
From Walmart.
Yeah, but that's like going to Cranston to go from Smithfield to go to get your fishing license from Walmart, where Walmart to park and go inside of Walmart is a feat in and of itself. So like Benny's was just preferred for that stuff. Christmas tree shop was like really great for like furniture stuff as
Christmas tree shop?
Yeah, my mom used to go get a lot of like furniture, like beach stuff. Junk. Like she would get like her chairs with the umbrella attached.
You can go to Job Lot now. There you go. One stop shop.
Well, now then you go to Job Lot, but like now I feel like Job Lot, I'm concerned for their well-being.
I would say of the three, Job Lot has the most to offer.
Do you think Job Lot will be on its way out if they don't get their ish together by becoming more modern? Let's say.
I know what you're saying. I don't know, because like to me, Benny's was just a thing of the past, and Christmas tree shop is just like it's for like moms who want fucking trinkets.
But would Job Lot be the same idea? Because all of it is a lot of like, some of it is like trinkety, like not old, but like, I don't know, beach stuff, home stuff, like a cat tower. Like there's like a lot of random, like some snack. It's like the snacks that you find at TJ Maxx that you've never heard of, but you're like, okay, I'll try this. Like,
I don't know. I feel like you could go to a Job Lot and get some stuff for like, you know, like
for the record, I like Job
Lot.
I like Job Lot. I'm just asking.
But then again, there's like Ace and Lowe's and Home Depot. So I mean, I think that they probably are. Yeah, they're gonna. I think of the three, they were probably the best of the three. Like Benny's, to me, I just don't understand like the cult following of Benny's.
Everyone's got a Benny shirt.
Yo, it's so fucking weird to me. I don't get it. Like, remember the jingle? It was like this monotone Benny's.
Oh yeah,
Benny's is my favorite store. Like, what the fuck? That's your fucking jingle? You guys should have died 20 years ago.
There was one in Smithfield. It was huge. And it's now died and become a plaza of Cava, Panera, Chipotle.
Look at how much more enjoyment you've gotten personally out of Benny's dying.
A Jersey Mike's, a mattress store, and European Wax Center.
Is that the same one in Providence where... Was that the same building where now there's
the Hunts
and Mike's and
no, there was a Benny's in Providence, but it was on
building?
North Main Street. That I think was a new development. I can't remember.
I'm trying to think I know what you're saying, but you could see the sign. The Benny's sign was off of that road. It wasn't on North Main Street.
There was a Benny.
It was right off of it, like where that highway is. You know where like Nikki's Liquors is?
Please hold.
Am I remembering this wrong? I only lived over there for like 4 years.
Benny's
is my favorite store.
Providence. Rhode Island. All right. It looks like.
Dun, dun, dun.
Do you know it was founded in 1924 in Providence, Rhode Island by Benjamin Bromberg?
All right, Peter Bowles.
The headquarters was in Smithfield.
Okay. So what street was the Benny's in Providence on?
I'm trying to find out.
This is not like a tourist destination.
Was opened in East.
Oh my God. Just let it go at this point. Fuck Benny's. They're dead. They're dead to me.
Locations. There you go.
Oh my God.
Okay. It just says Providence. Where in Providence? It doesn't say where.
Okay, too.
So it just says Providence and East Providence.
It's fine. I wouldn't take anybody to either of those places if they were coming to Rhode Island for the first time.
It was on Branch Ave, 66 Branch Ave.
Okay, yes.
Providence.
Yes. Okay, so it was on Branch.
Closed permanently.
Why are you? Why are you sad about that? What is the fandom here? This is like, honestly, I'm gonna throw this out there. The fucking another unpopular opinion. If Newport Creamery folded.
Oh, okay. I have a shtick with Newport Creamery. I can't have dairy. This is a known fact. One of the main headquarters of Newport Creamery, I think, is the one in Smithfield. There's also another ice cream shop 3 seconds down the road called Powder Mill Creamery, where they make all the ice creams homemade in-house, and they have dairy-free options, even a sorbet. So 2 dairy-free options plus a sorbet. Newport Creamery, big fan of them since I was a kid. I would walk to them. I would get the crazy vanilla. I can't have dairy. They don't even have one option for me. Not even a sorbet. Like, not even one. There are so many people with dairy allergies that I'm like, how do you not offer at least one?
Then just don't fucking go there.
I don't now.
Just change the channel.
But like,
you don't like it, change the channel.
Like, I want to have an awful.
Oh God, are
and
you gonna
I
cry?
Can't have one. It's been so many years.
Make your own. Why don't you do that? You could try to get a recipe and make your own.
I went viral for talking about how I introduced Nick to awful waffles. And then there was a debate in the comments about what an awful waffle really is. It's not really a milkshake. It's actually like ice milk is what they call it. So it's ice milk blended, essentially. I got to learn how to make dairy-free ice milk and make myself into, like, make an awful waffle into that.
Maybe, there's a business idea, right? You can't call it an awful waffle. You can call it like a...
Awfully big, awfully good.
You could call it a terrible. That's another spot that I don't understand. They're okay. Like, if you were going to get an awful, but like, A, it's going to fuck your stomach up for sure.
I know.
And number 2, like, their food's not that good.
I mean, it's just like, it's like dinery.
Your
like
favorite.
Sonic.
It's like fucking cellos and Davenports.
It's literally like cellos and Davenports mixed together with Sonic and then had a baby. It's like fries, chicken fingers, a regular plain cheeseburger. Like.
All right. So if you had one restaurant in Rhode Island that you had to bring somebody to because they've never been here before, what would your restaurant be?
You know what mine is.
Oh God, I know. Just say it.
You know what it is.
Pick something else though, because that's all you. It's like me saying fucking George's. It's like that's all you harp on.
So here. I know, because yours is George's.
Yeah, and I'm trying. I'm not going to say that.
So here, so Los Andes is like one of my go-tos, but I did my friend. So the friend that is like Nikki and mine, like it's our friend, and they got married.
Whose friend
in
is
California.
it first?
Nikki's.
Okay.
They got married, and we were away in California for it. They're coming over on Friday, and they asked for. They were like, "Let's go out to eat somewhere." I took them to Los Angeles the first time and they were like, it's amazing, whatever. And I said, do you want to go there again or try something new? She's like, I want to try something new. So now I'll tell you not all, of my top spots that I gave to her. I made her a list.
Okay. I was going to say, why the fuck do you already have a list? All right,
I made her a list. Yep. I said, so instead we can go to Den Den Korean Fried Chicken, which is amazing. They have
still never been. I know.
You and I have to go then.
I know.
They have bomb Korean Fried Chicken. So good. Toritomo for ramen, which you and I went to. I took you to that one.
Where?
That was the one that was in Providence and downtown.
No, it wasn't. We didn't go. Oh, yeah, we did.
We did.
Yeah. What the fuck? What was the joint I was thinking of in Garden City? No, we did go to Wara Wara, but we
in Garden City?
Remember we went somewhere and
we went to the Indian place, Chaska.
Yeah. That was actually pretty good.
Very good. So Toritomo for ramen. I said Chomp, bomb burgers, fried chicken sandwiches. I said it's casual and more low key. Seafood, I put Capri Seafood, which they have like seafood boils. So it's like a bag and it has all the seafood with the sauces and the spices.
Like
and you do
the one there.
Yeah. Yep. But
Chicken
this one's
crab.
a little more like upscale. So Capri's a little more upscale.
Of course it is.
Classic Italian, I wrote Venda Ravioli.
Overrated.
I wrote classic Italian. It's classic. Right. I want to know what your go-to Italian then is. I said fried chicken classic, Honeybird.
Shout out Honeybird.
I said small classic American menu. I said cool vibe, Avenue N, which you and I went to.
Very good. Yeah, they were good.
I said tapas, Aguardente, which is a newer restaurant, but it has like Portuguese style tapas. But I said that might be hard to get a reservation. You have to get a reservation there like 2 weeks in advance. It's hard to get in because it's very small. And the last one I wrote, which is the one she highlighted, which I think she wants to go to, I said, think block party, graffiti, cool vibe. They have like BLM cocktails that they make with a specific tequila that's like, I think, like the motto of it is like BLM, but the restaurant is called Troop, so Troop PVD.
I've heard of that.
Troop is really good. The inside is all graffitied out, like it's just a cool vibe. And she highlighted that because she looked it up and she's like, this looks sick. So those are some of my spots. Those are not all of them, but those are some.
Is that other one in Smithfield still open?
Which one?
Dr. something.
Dr. Duff's.
Is that still open?
Yeah. I wouldn't take someone there for like food, but they have good drinks. The food is actually pretty good. Their chicken sandwiches, if you've ever gone, it's either that one or Camp Nowhere. I think it's Dr. Duff's. The chicken sandwich, like the bun is a normal bun right there, but the chicken comes out to like that big. It's huge. A buffalo chicken, whatever, Nashville hot chicken sandwich, huge. It is so good. Huge. But it is so good. So those are some of the spots I would say to go to.
All right. I mean,
that's my list.
That was pretty good.
But Los Andes would have been like, I feel like that's like, it's just a good spot. It's consistent. I'm really not biased when it comes to restaurants. I love. Bro,
that is like
it's just my go-to.
It is your go-to.
It's just my go-to. But I do love like so many restaurants in Rhode Island. I go to enough of them that I have something favorite / go-to at almost every restaurant that I've been to.
How do you feel about Spain?
I love Spain. They're one of my favorite paellas, but it is more upscale, so I feel like I can't just go there on a night out. Like, I feel like I have to be dressed up to go to Spain. Do you disagree?
Yeah.
You go there not dressed up? Spain, it has like valet right at the front door.
I don't do valet at the front door. I park in the parking lot. Was my money not fucking green? I'm going there in like joggers and a t-shirt, bro.
Yeah, Spain for me, like, it's just very beautiful inside. To me, Spain's more like a date night out. Like, you have to dress up a little bit. Like,
you don't have to. But I see your point.
Yeah.
But there is a difference too between that and Ganson. And I don't know what it is, but there was some sort of family rift there that, like, if you mention the Narragansett, Spain in Cranston, it's like a fucking nails on a chalkboard.
Really?
Yeah. They're like not affiliated. There was some family drama shit. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
And I heard that Ganson's not as good. So I don't know that.
I've never been to that one. I've only ever gone to the Cranston one.
Yeah, same.
Cranston.
And you haven't been to Wienerama, you said.
Nope, never been to Wienerama.
Their hours are very shitty. They close at like 2.
I went to go see Mr. Lemon with Nikki, and they were like, what took you so long to bring your boyfriend? They're so cute over there. I'm obsessed with them. But they were like, has he had the wieners? And he was like, what? And I was like, Onlyville. And he was like, oh yeah. He was like, yeah, I really like the hot dogs. And they were like, no, they're not hot dogs. And they were like, you have to try Wienerama. So I also have not tried Wienerama, I believe.
That used to be the go-to because it's very close to where I used to live.
I did a wiener tour on...
Only in Rhode Island you can say that, and it's not X-rated.
I did a wiener tour on YouTube where I traveled to all the restaurants that are like well-known-ish.
Yeah.
And I had a wiener from each one, and it's so weird how they all like vary. But I was gonna go to Wienerama, I'm pretty sure, and they were closed at the time that I was trying to go. So
you got to go early.
Yeah, tough.
or on a Saturday, like they're
TUFF.
Yeah, they're not open very late, but they are very good. Because
I'll
then
have to try 'em
there's that, there's Oneyville, there's New York System, and then there's
I mean, there's so many.
Sam's.
There's so many. I didn't know this many existed, but I mean, the popular ones are the ones that you mentioned. But they have like Baba's Original. They have this. There's a ton of them in Rhode Island.
Yeah.
I just wouldn't go to like every single one of them. They I said, some of them were different. Some of them don't include onions. Some of them, the meat is a little different or a little more dry than what I've had at Oneyville. Some of them, the meat is actually like pink, which I thought was a little weird.
Pink meat?
Yeah, it was like
dude,
pink,
not the ones
pink.
I've gone to. That must be raw.
Like, so I'm used to the ones from Oneyville. So when I went on this tour, I was very surprised to see the variations.
I'm sure there's some. I don't know. I guess I never really thought of it, but
yeah,
I feel like
you could always just go to Dave's and go grab a pack of wieners, and they have the sauce. They have it in the refrigerated section.
Oh yeah. And you just make them yourself.
Yeah, make them yourself.
I ain't doing that. I'll just get them. But I think if you're coming from outside of the state and you've never been here, I think at some point you probably have to try that, and like clam cakes and chowder and like the
I feel like I would be
shit.
so scared to drive through Oneyville as a tourist. I'd be like, where am I?
So what you do is you go out, you drink all night, and then you wind up there. It's just like, I don't know how it happens. You just, there you are. And you're right at Oneyville. And there's never really any problem.
No, it's just, I mean, the area's not great. It's like notoriously not great. But somehow we all walks of earth have been there. And
just everybody from Rhode Island.
Guy Fieri was
the
there.
northern side of Rhode Island. Everybody from the north.
The north. King of the North.
King of the North. Yeah, so those are some good spots of where we would take people. We're gonna do a Rhode Island like vlog. We're gonna go around to different spots.
You know what we should do? We'll do a Rhode Island vlog of like, so we'll go get coffee milk at XYZ. We'll go get.
Can I just throw this out there? I'm sorry, because people are gonna think like I'm an anti-Rhode Island. Coffee milk sucks. I'm sorry.
People are going to definitely think you're anti-Rhode.
I don't give a fuck.
So we're going to do coffee milk at XYZ. We'll go get red cold pizza from Di Petrillo's. Mm-hmm. We'll go get clam cakes and chowder from probably Iggy's. We'll go get...
There's so many joints, though.
There are so many. We'll go get frozen lemonade from Dell's.
Wow, we're going to just have a whole...
We'll have like... we'll hit the Rhode Island classics in a vlog.
We'll have a whole day.
Yeah.
And then one day we'll take everybody at the end of the summer. We'll go to Block Island. We'll have mud slides and whatnot. So anyway.
Sick.
I'm waiting for you, dude. You have to say the cue. You say the cue, and then I end.
Why do I always start with the cue?
Because
that's just our day. That's just what works.
Because you have to initiate the whole slogan here. We don't have to.
No.
Maybe I'll switch it up, actually. No. Let's roll reversal here.
Oh, I could be Joseph.
Because, you know why? Because you had a little attitude earlier, too. So I'll let you do this. Okay. I love that for you.
And I hate that for me. See you next time.
Do the thing.
You have to say see you next time, because that's what I usually say.
Oh, yeah, we love you guys so much. Actually, I should have started with that.
Yeah.
Like, comment, share, subscribe. We love you guys so much, and I love that for you.
And I hate that for me. See? My job's a little difficult. It's not easy.